You know what gets me? Let me tell you what gets me. When a person gets arrested and acts like they don't know what they're being arrested for. Yes. What happens when the cops roll up behind you in the driveway? Tell you to step out of your vehicle. You step out of your vehicle, your hands are up. You're like, what did I do? Oh my gosh, what did I do? And the cops tell you, ma'am, you're a part of investigation. I need to handcuff you and put you in the back of the police car. And that person is like, oh, what? What? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. What do you mean? You have to handcuff me and put me in the back of a cop car. What are you talking about? I don't even know what's going on. Then when they place her in the cop car, she's still trying to speak to the cops. Like, what did I do? What's going on? Can you please tell me? All confused, knowing good and well that she is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student starting at the age of 14 years old. And this relationship allegedly lasted almost 2 years. When she finds out what she's being arrested for, you know what she says? Oh, well, the only reason why they're messing with me is because I'm so good looking. Sound familiar? Yes, another teacher said the same thing back in 2004. Y'all know who she was? I'll tell you at the end of this video. Why do these teachers think just because they're good looking, they can get away with stuff? And why does this keep happening? Let's find out right now. Wednesday, my Cajun cuties. Yes, it's me, Anne-Marie, aka the Cajun Crime Queen from Carencro, Louisiana. Cajun born, Cajun bred, and when I die, I'll be Cajun dead. I hope at this video that you like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne-Marie. And as always, thank you all for joining me on this Wicked Wednesday evening as we discuss another true crime case. How are y'all doing on this Wicked Wednesday evening? I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope y'all all gearing up for the Mardi Gras season. As y'all know, in Louisiana, Mardi Gras is a huge celebration. Now, let's get into today's video. Today, I'm taking you back to March of 2025 in Illinois, which is only a couple of months ago, when a beautiful special education teacher, as well as a soccer coach, was arrested for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with a student. And this all started when the student was 14 years old. And the relationship allegedly lasted for almost 2 years. If this teacher is found guilty on all counts, she could face up to 60 years in prison. The teacher being accused is 31-year-old Christina Formella, who was born on December 29th, 1994 in Park Ridge, Illinois, to her parents, Nick and Miranda. She has one sister. She is a 2013 graduate of Maine South High School in Park Ridge, Illinois. She is also a graduate of Concordia College in Illinois, where she was a star soccer player. And I looked at this girl's stats and I saw several photos of her. She was an incredible soccer player, a star soccer player in high school as well as college. While she was in college, she met her future husband, Michael Formella, who was an athlete as well. And the two were just married in August of 2024. In 2020, Christina started working at Downers Grove South High School, where she was a special education teacher as well as a soccer coach for boys and girls. She loved her job and she was an incredible soccer coach. However, on March 15th, 2025, a mother walked in with her child to report an essay. While this mother was setting up her child's iPhone, she came across very explicit and inappropriate messages between her son and an unknown number. Now, I wonder how it was tracked back to Christina Formella, because according to these text messages, the phone number was unknown. So I don't know if they linked it back to Christina some kind of way. I don't know if the victim told his mother or told the police it was Christina Formella, but some kind of way cops found out it was Christina Formella. And I'm going to read some of those text messages to y'all right now. These are some of the text messages between the victim and the unknown number. I love you so much, Mama. Unknown number. I love you so much, baby. Even though this morning was short, it was perfect. I know, baby. It was perfect, baby. So perfect. Unknown number. I love having sex with you. I know, baby. I love it so much. It feels so good. It's so passionate. It's so intimate. It's so perfect. I can only imagine what this mother was thinking, what she was feeling when she found very inappropriate, explicit text messages on her minor son's phone. Now, I don't know how they got tracked back to Christina Formella. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was a photo or a video, but allegedly these texts were being sent by Christina Formella. And like I always say, if you are going to commit a crime, just leave your ID there. Just wherever you committed the crime, just leave your ID because you're going to get caught. You know who lies? People. People lie every day about crimes. But you know who doesn't lie? Technology, ring cameras, security cameras, GPS. All of those things that I just named, they don't lie, and especially cell phones. So when this mother found all of this in the phone, somehow it was traced back to Christina Formella. Now, this relationship allegedly started in 2023. And if Christina Formella had an inappropriate relationship with a child, she used her position of trust and authority as a school teacher, as a tutor, and as a soccer coach to SA a minor child. And I'm going to read you something that I read on the internet of how this relationship allegedly was started. According to the student, he and the defendant had developed feelings for each other. He said that one morning in December of 2023, before school, he had met up with the defendant in her classroom. He said that the defendant had closed the door, which automatically locked, that they had started kissing, that he had grabbed her butt and she grabbed his blank over the clothes, that she had removed his pants and underwear and they had removed her leggings, and then they had engaged in sexual intercourse while standing up. Now, according to the student, this allegedly happened. This all happened. This is according to the student. Do we know if this happened or not? We don't know. This is what he is saying happened. However, Ms. Formella is pleading not guilty, so we don't know what happened. But if this did in fact happen, this is disgusting. She is disgusting, and she is in fact a sexual predator if she committed this crime. Number one, you do not have an inappropriate relationship with a child. I don't care how they look. I don't care how they sound. I don't care how they speak. I don't care what they know. And I don't care how mature they are. A child is a child. And if they are underage, it is wrong. And number two, you are going to lure that child into your classroom, lock the door, and engage in that type of relations with a child in your classroom? So if Ms. Formella committed this crime, this is disgusting on so many levels. So according to the student, this allegedly happened, but who knows? But I highly doubt that this student will be making all of this up. The very next day, on March 16th, 2025, Ms. Christina Formella is pulled over during a traffic stop. As she pulls into the driveway, cops roll up behind her. And she's like, what's going on? And they're like, we need to speak to you. Grab your belongings, step out of the vehicle. She turns off the car. She steps out of the vehicle. Her hands are up. She's looking around like, what's going on? And they explain to her, you are part of an investigation. She's like, well, why do I need to go with y'all? Why do y'all need to put me in the back of the cop car? What's going on? They said, we don't know. We just need you to get in the back of the cop car. Then they tell her, we got to handcuff you. And that's when she's like, wait, what? What did I do? Are you serious right now? I have to go in the back of the cop car? You're going to arrest me and then not even tell me what's going on? She's like, I'm willing to go. Why do you have to cuff me? So that right there showed me that in her mind, she knew what she was getting arrested for. Because let me tell y'all something. If a cop pulls me over and cuffs me, and is putting me in the back of the car, and I honestly don't know what the heck I did, knowing me, I'm going to be resisting arrest. I'm going to be like, wait. Y'all need to tell me what I did before I just randomly get into a cop car and be handcuffed. But she was just like, okay, and got in the cop car, but still had tons of questions looking extremely confused. They bring her to the police station. She gets interviewed. She finds out what she is being arrested for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship for over a year with a minor child. She's like, no, I have no kind of relationship with the child at all. He's a stalker. I just cared a lot about it, but no relationship with the child at all. And then she says something crazy. She says, the only reason why they're coming after me is because I'm so good looking. That's the only reason. Really? I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Joe Blow's beautiful. Jane Doe's beautiful. We're all beautiful. Just because we're beautiful and good looking means that it's okay to commit a crime? No. I know if I go do something, if I become perform some kind of felony or so, I don't know, do whatever, I'm going to go to jail. They're not going to look at me and be like, oh, Anne-Marie, you're just so beautiful. We're not going to put you in jail. No. But according to Christina, they were only after her because she was good looking. And police found several notes about the teen and their relationship in Christina's phone. And I'm going to read you those passages now. This was found in the phone. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not any of that. I've just lost interest. I went back and screenshotted every single time that I said we should break up until after the wedding and after you graduated. And every single blank time you came back and convinced me it would be fine. I initiated every single breakup only for you to end things saying you couldn't get over it. You ruined us. I warned you we should have never started dating long blank time ago. And you gaslit me and convinced me it was fine every single time because that's who you are. We will never ever be together again. I'm not a second choice. I'm the best thing you'll ever have, even with all my mistakes. You once again waited and strung me along until it was convenient for you. It broke me last time. This time it changed me. I'm not sad. I'm blank mad that I let a 16-year-old blank with me like that. And I made a promise to myself that I never will let any guy blank with me like that again. Now, allegedly, Christina Formella wrote this in her notes. Now, the reason why I think she really did write this, because she speaks about a wedding. And as you all know, I told y'all earlier, Christina Formella was married in August of 2024 when their relationship was allegedly happening between Christina and the student. She also mentions a 16-year-old, and it has also been said that the relationship stopped when the boy was 16 years old. Now, when I read this big long passage, the first thing that came to me was, if she wrote this, you are writing this to a 16-year-old child. You could tell this is an adult writing this. And I would write it. You would probably write it. But for a 16-year-old to receive that, their mind is not developed or matured yet to understand all of this. Words like you gaslit me, second choice, you convinced me when it was convenient for you. She was speaking to this boy allegedly like he was an adult, but in reality, he wasn't. So if Christina Formella really wrote all of that, it's very disturbing to me to read that. And all of that's going to come out in court. It was said she has a court date in January, but she is saying that she had no type of relationship with this young student. Now, police found another one of Christina Formella's notes in her phone, which I'm also going to read to you right now. This was found in Christina Formella's notes on her phone. The teen is going to reach out to me soon and try to fix things between us. In the meantime, I'm going to live my best life knowing he's not the person I thought he was and that he is beneath me. The very next day, on March 17th, 2025, Christina Formella is released from jail. She is ordered by the judge to have no contact with the victim. In June of 2025, Christina Formella is charged with 55 charges related to the alleged essay of a teenage student, Prosecutors allege that Christina began grooming the boy when he was only 14 years old and claimed she had sex with him over 50 times. She pled not guilty and faces up to 60 years in prison if convicted. Some SA happened at school and some happened at Christina's home, according to the victim. And according to prosecutors, all those text messages are laid out. And get this. It was said that a neighbor caught the victim walking through Christina's backyard. And it was also said that the neighbor confronted Christina. And then it was said that Christina's husband got home when the victim and Christina were supposed to meet up at her house. So Christina almost got caught allegedly several times. But Christina, in my opinion, knew 100% better. And prosecutors wanted to keep Christina in jail until her trial, but the judge denied it and said that she should be released. However, she should be monitored by GPS and that all her electronic devices should be monitored as well, and that she has to have zero contact with the victim. Christina Formella's husband is standing by her side. I saw in the news he was walking with her, not saying anything. He says that he was in the dark. He had no idea what was going on. But Christina says that her husband knew she had a student stalker. But according to him, he didn't know anything. And Christina says that the only reason everyone's coming after her is because she's so good looking and pretty. Now, do y'all remember Deborah LaFave? Do y'all remember her? Gorgeous blonde. Dated one of the Backstreet Boys. Beautiful girl. Well, back in 2004, she was on her way to the victim's home and she gets stopped by multiple cops. And she, just like Christina, was like, oh my God, what did I do? Why y'all arrested me? Did I run a stop sign? What's going on? Well, her attorneys said that she was too pretty for prison. That putting Deborah LaFave in jail would be like throwing meat to tigers. So I don't know when this all started, that people think that people are too pretty for prison, because I don't believe that. I think that's ridiculous. If you commit a crime, you serve time, bottom line. And I'm hoping and praying that if Christina Formella committed this crime, that she does in fact go to prison and she doesn't end up like Deborah LaFave and serving no time. So we shall see, because it was said that her trial is coming up in January of 2026. My final thought, I always give y'all my final thought. And my final thought is, why are we seeing this so much? Why are we seeing female teachers being arrested for having inappropriate relationships with their student? It all started with Mary Kay Letourneau back in 1997, and it's just been a domino effect since then. That's all you see. And some of them are even getting pregnant like Mary Kay was. And I just wonder what's going on, what's happening. Why are these teachers manipulating these students? Do they not see in their heads that this is a minor child? That you have the power over a child? Is that not comprehending in their brain? What's going on? But lately, it's becoming more and more and more. And it's ridiculous. Because I look at a child and see a child. As y'all know, I have a 14-year-old. I have a 14-year-old daughter, and she brings her friends over, and some of those friends are guys. And I look at them like little boys, like, oh, look how cute you are. How can an adult look at a child and feel that type of way? That it's just weird to me. And a lot of the women have said, oh, well, they're so mature, they're so grown up. I don't care. They're still a minor. I don't care what they look like. I don't care how they sound. I don't care how mature they are. I don't care what they know. They are underage, and it is wrong. So I'm just very curious to see what happens in this trial, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of witnesses coming forward. I'm sure all these text messages are going to come forward, maybe photos and videos. So we shall see what happens in this case. And as always, stay safe, always be aware of your surroundings, and always know I'm here for each and every one of you. I hope after this video that you like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne-Marie. And as always, thank y'all all for the love and support. And for you, I am truly grateful. I will see y'all next week with more Cajun Crime Queen videos. And as always, I love all of you. Bye.